Welcome back to the channel once again, my good guys and girls. I'm your host, Marquis Gipson. That's King Kesey, baby. Or you can call me Marco Gippy. People still talking Cyber Talk Radio, but this is Plenty Reviews of Rowdy Vlogs. Y'all see the caption. Today we're going to take a look at the science of getting rich, explained from a hood nigga's perspective. You know what I'm talking about? I'm my boys in the hood, my G's on the block, Avenue Avengers, Boulevard Ballers, Corner Boy Hustlers, you know what I'm talking about, block leaders. You know what I'm talking about, anybody else out there hustling to get money, man. We finna get into this, and I'm gonna break it down so you guys can understand how to focus. It's a mindset thing, you know what I'm talking about. Let's go.
This recording is a production of the Marquis Society. Copyright 2021. This recording may contain antiquated language, expressions, and ideas. While worthy of study, the views and opinions contained within this book may not necessarily reflect those of Marquis Society nor its affiliates.
Let's go.
This book is pragmatical, not philosophical. A practical manual, not a treatise upon theories. It is intended for the men and women whose most pressing need is for money, who wish to get rich first and philosophize afterward. It is for those who have, so far, found neither the time, the means, nor the opportunity to go deeply into the study of metaphysics, but who want results and who are willing to take the conclusions of science as a basis for action, without going into all the processes by which those conclusions were reached. It is expected that the reader will take the fundamental statements upon faith, just as he would take statements concerning a law of electrical action
Get your
if they
pen
were
and take notes,
promulgated
guys.
by a Marconi or an Edison, and taking the statements upon faith that he will prove their truth by acting upon them without fear or hesitation. Every man or woman who does this will certainly get rich, for the science herein applied is an exact science, and failure is impossible. For the benefit, however, of those who wish to investigate philosophical theories and so secure a logical basis for faith, I will here cite certain authorities. The monistic theory of the universe, the theory that one is all, and that all is one, that one substance manifests itself as the seeming many elements of the material world, is of Hindu origin, and has been gradually winning its way into the thought of the Western world for 200 years. It is the foundation of all the Oriental philosophies, and of those of Descartes, Spinoza, Leibniz, Schopenhauer, Hegel, and Emerson. The reader who would dig to the philosophical foundations is advised to read Hegel and Emerson for himself. In writing this book, I have sacrificed all other considerations to plainness and simplicity of style, so that all might understand. The plan of action laid down herein was deduced from the conclusions of philosophy. It has been thoroughly tested, and bears the supreme test of practical experiment. It works. If you wish to know how the conclusions were arrived at, read the writings of the authors mentioned above. And if you wish to reap the fruits of their philosophies in actual practice, read this book and do exactly as it tells you to do.
Exactly
The author.
as I instruct you
Chapter 1.
to do.
The right to be rich. Whatever may be said in praise of poverty.
See, we're gonna pause it right there. Let me talk to you niggas. You know what I'm talking about? Talk to my niggas. You gotta psych yourself out. Like when you be on that basketball court to all my athletes and you know you down 5 or 6 points and the opponent can win the game with the next shot, but you just believe it in your heart. Y'all gonna D them up, they gonna turn it over, y'all gonna get the rebound, and y'all gonna come back and win the game. You gotta have that type of passion, that type of faith, and talk yourself into believing you had a right to be rich. You know what I'm talking about? If you just have to accept it, you have to accept it. Accept the fact, accept it that you have the right to be rich. You have to embrace that, and that's the starter point right there. If you have to start right there. You can't skip that part. You gotta talk yourself into believing that you have the right to be rich, like all these other rich folks. You know what I'm talking about? We're gonna continue. Let us go though.
The fact remains that it is not possible to live a really complete or successful life unless one is rich. No man can rise to his greatest possible height in talent or soul development unless he has plenty of money. For to unfold the soul and to develop talent, he must have many things to use, and he cannot have things unless he has money to buy them with. Man develops in mind, soul, and body by making use of things, and society is so organized that man must have money in order to become the possessor of things. Therefore, the basis of all advancement for man must be the science of getting rich. The object of all life is development.
Let's pause right there again, cause you niggas broke. You niggas broke. You niggas check the check. Ain't nothing wrong with that. You gotta make progress, my guy. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing wrong with being broke. Check the check. At least you got something coming in, right? At least you working, right? But that's bare minimum, baby. We trying to be at the top of the pinnacle. You know what I'm talking about? You gotta embrace this. Science of getting rich. It's your right to be rich, nigga. If you don't believe it, every doubt, every shadow of doubt that approach your mind, you gotta cast it down. You gotta take it into captivity, my boy. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you gotta let yourself know. Let yourself believe that you got the right to be rich, my nigga. You believe that if you do what the Bible say, you're gonna go to heaven. You know what I'm talking about? If you don't do this and you do this, you're gonna go to heaven. You believe that if you do this, you're gonna go to hell. You believe that some people do this, they're gonna go to hell. It's the same thing with you believing that you got the right to be rich, my boy. You know what I'm talking about? You gotta believe it, receive it, embrace it, and it comes into it manifests. Come on. Let's go.
And
We're gonna
everything that
continue
lives
though.
has an inalienable right to all the development it is capable of attaining. Man's right to life means his right to have the free and unrestricted use of all the things which may be necessary to his fullest mental, spiritual, and physical unfoldment, or, in other words, his right to be rich. In this book, I shall not speak of riches in a figurative way. To be really rich does not mean to be satisfied or contented with a little. No man ought to be satisfied with a little if he is capable of using and enjoying more. The purpose of nature is the advancement and unfoldment of life, and every man should have all that can contribute to the power, elegance, beauty, and richness of life. To be content with less is sinful. The man who owns all he wants for the living of all the life he is capable of living is rich. And no man who has not plenty of money can have all he wants. Life has advanced so far and become so complex that even the most ordinary man or woman requires a great amount of wealth in order to live in a manner that even approaches completeness. Every person naturally wants to become all that they are capable of becoming. This desire to realize innate possibilities is inherent in human nature. We cannot help wanting to be all that we can be. Success in life is becoming what you want to be. You can become what you want to be only by making use of things. And you can have the free use of things only as you become rich enough to buy them.
Get
To
money.
understand the
Nigga.
science of getting rich is therefore the most essential of all knowledge. There is nothing wrong in wanting to get rich.
See, that's why you motherfuckers broke right now. Cause you don't fucking listen. That's why you niggas broke right now. You niggas can't figure it out. You can't figure it out cause you don't fucking listen. Sitting here trying to give you niggas the science of getting rich. You You don't understand what the fuck this man talking about. You don't know enough terms and conditions to understand the color of the goddamn terminology this man is referring to. Here you have the Black Messiah looking like a Christ coming through to save you niggas with knowledge and information, giving you imperial wisdom, and y'all don't wanna fucking listen. That's why you niggas broke. But look, somebody gonna get rich because somebody gonna grasp the concept. Somebody is gonna grasp the concept. Today, you have to saturate your fucking soul with the science of getting rich. And it first starts right here, nigga. First starts right here, nigga. Let's go.
The desire for riches is really the desire for a richer, fuller,
Gotta develop
and
a
more abundant
desire to
life.
be
And
rich.
that desire is praiseworthy. The man who does not desire to live more abundantly is abnormal. And so the man who does not desire to have money enough to buy all he wants is abnormal. There
Let me break it down to you. Bro just said, you niggas don't have the desire to want to have enough to buy every fucking thing you want. This nigga saying it's a mindset thing, man. You niggas ain't got the heart to desire to want to be rich. You gotta come up out of that. You gotta come up out of that. You, excuse me. You have to come up out of that, bro. You have to develop a desire, like just like you develop a desire to wanna fuck that bitch. How you take a course of action to put yourself in position to fuck that bitch. Yeah, I know how my niggas go get that pussy. I know how my niggas is about some pussy when it come to a bitch you like. That desire, you gotta develop that desire, that passion, nigga, to wanna get money. Guess what? Put it on your mind, fam. When your subconscious receive the shit, guess what? Shit gonna manifest out of a formless substance, my boy. Know what I'm talking about? You gonna have exactly what it is you desire. You did? But it's a mindset thing. First of all, you niggas ain't fucking listening. That's why you niggas broke. That's why you niggas poor at the bottom of the fucking food chain. Cause you don't fucking listen. Let's get back into it. Develop a desire to be rich, nigga. You niggas develop a desire to get even. You niggas develop a desire to spin the block and even the score. You niggas passionately have a desire to get your lick back when somebody violate and disrespect you, step on your toes, or take one of your hoes, nigga. Develop a desire to get money, my nigga. Know what I'm talking about? Not no small fucking desire to want a job. Oh, I want a job. I want to work at this place, and I want to get $15 to $20. That ain't the fucking type of desire I'm talking about, nigga. I'm talking about multi-millions, nigga. Let's go, man.
are three
I ain't
motives
got
for
all
which
day.
we live. We live for the body, we live for the mind, we live for the soul. No one of these is better or holier than the other. All are
Three.
alike desirable.
One.
And no one of the three, body, mind, or soul, can live fully if either of the others is cut short of full life and expression. It is not right or noble to live only for the soul and deny mind or body. And it is wrong to live for the intellect and deny body and soul. We are all acquainted with the loathsome consequences of living for the body and denying both mind and soul. And we see that real life means the complete expression of all that man can give forth through body, mind, and soul. Whatever he can say, no man can be really happy or satisfied unless his body is living fully in every function, and unless the same is true of his mind and his soul. Wherever there is unexpressed possibility or function not performed, There is unsatisfied desire. Desire is possibility seeking expression, or function seeking performance. Man cannot live fully in body without good food, comfortable clothing, and warm shelter, and without freedom from excessive toil. Rest and recreation are also necessary to his physical life. He cannot live fully in mind without books and time to study them, without opportunity for travel and observation, or without intellectual companionship. To live fully in mind, he must have intellectual recreations.
You understand what the fuck intellectual companionship is? Intellectual companionship, especially for a lot of you rogue bitches, is me. I am your intellectual relationship, nigga. Know what I'm talking about? Some motherfuckers like me that have the knowledge, that have the wisdom, that has access to vaults and vaults and vaults of goddamn shit you niggas wouldn't understand, man. Shit, I don't read enough. It's like it come to a point where you go into words and terms and etymology and shit where it's gonna fuck you up. Cause you don't know enough. You don't know enough terms and conditions. You don't know enough words to even go into that area of fucking knowledge and information. You know what I'm talking about? Bruh. Man. Trying to get you niggas out the pit of brokenness. You know what I'm talking about? Trying to get you niggas out the pit to the palace. Y'all don't want to fucking listen. You know what I'm talking about? Like, I'm just cussing up a storm through this video, man, but I'm really trying to help somebody on the cool though, man. I ain't gotta do this. I don't. I do it because I want to, because I know it can give me probably give me like 5 minutes of watch hour time. You know what I'm saying? I've been on here for 17 minutes already. It probably give me like 5 hours. I'm about to be living this because don't nobody fucking listen. Probably got a fan or two. You niggas know how I get money. It's some niggas out there that can testify. It's some niggas out there that can give testimony. You know what I'm talking about? It ain't all talk over here. It ain't all talk over here. Nah. It ain't all talk over here. You niggas want me to talk? You want to hear this? It ain't all talk over here, baby. You know what I'm talking about? But this is Cyber Talk Radio, so we're gonna make it. We're gonna talk about it. I'm gonna give y'all an overview on some rich nigga shit. You know what I'm saying? Cause I know y'all tired of being broke, and I know y'all want the keys to the Jeep. I know you niggas wanna drive the boat. You know what I'm talking about? You niggas wanna be the captain of the ship. You niggas wanna be the big fucking boss, right? But you niggas gotta understand the science of getting rich, nigga. It's more than just being a bully. It's more than just being a taker. Motherfucker, it's more than just being a Debo, a demonic ass nigga. That's what I call these Debo bully ass niggas. I call them demonic ass niggas. You know what I'm talking about? Y'all like that demonic? That started over here. Well, on my other channel actually. But let's go, man. You have to have a desire to want to create wealth. You know what I'm talking about? You want to be able to attract wealth. Wealth attracts itself, nigga. Let me talk to you niggas like. You have to have that desire to want to create wealth that attracts wealth. You know how they say it take money to make money? It's the same concept, nigga. It's like you want to create wealth that attracts wealth. You know what I'm talking about? First and foremost, you have to cultivate an environment of get money, nigga. You have to cultivate an environment where you are pacifying ideas and concepts of getting money. You niggas gotta dwell on this. You gotta spend more than just 3-4 minutes thinking about it. Then what can I do to get some money? Okay, I can do that. You know what I'm talking about? But you're not really putting no heart into it, man. Stop that monkey see, monkey do shit. The way you need to get rich and create wealth has nothing to do with nobody else's idea. or something that's in possession of somebody else. The wealth and abundance that you want to create is going to be manifested from a formless substance. It's not in nobody else's possession. You dig what I'm saying? Broke niggas that don't want to listen to the motherfucking rich niggas. I see why 50 Cent be handling, you know what I'm saying? Cause you niggas are pathetic. You know what I'm saying? I shouldn't talk to y'all like that, but fuck y'all. Y'all be pissing me off. You know what I'm talking about? Couldn't be no teacher. If I was a teacher, it's like it wouldn't be nobody in the class, cause I'm writing all you niggas up. The fuck up out of here, disrupting my educational process. As I'm trying to guide my people into an abundant, you know what I'm talking about, an abundant mindset, nigga. You niggas got that broke, nigga. You niggas wanna steal. You niggas wanna scam. You niggas wanna, you know what I'm saying? You niggas wanna do cockroach shit, snake in the grass shit. Like, that ain't the abundant mindset, my nigga. You know what I'm talking about? You gotta cultivate an atmosphere of, just develop a mentality to wanna get money, man. That's it. I'm talking about, try this, try some affirmations like, well, let me get back into it. Let me get. I'm going too far into this. Let me get back into this because this where we at, folks.
Surround himself with all the objects of art and beauty he is capable of using and appreciating. To live fully in soul, man must have love, and love is denied fullest expression by poverty. Man's highest happiness.
Okay, let me reiterate this one thing because I don't want to miss this point because it's very important. You have to surround yourself with things you can love. You know what I'm talking about? Because you can't stand. You don't like the people around you. You feel me? You really don't love the person you're with. It's like this is nourishment to your mind, body, and soul. To surround yourself. Rich people have pets. Rich people have plants. Rich people have gardens. You have to surround yourself with something you can express your love to. You know what I'm talking about? Love, love, love. I'm talking about he gonna break it down to you. Cause I want y'all to get it from him and then I'm gonna give it to you from the hood nigga perspective. You feel me? Because it's important. If you have a desire to be rich and wealthy and create wealth that attracts wealth, you have to surround yourself with things that you love. Get you some plants or get you some animals, because them people you're not showing them people love. You know you don't love them people. You know what I'm talking about? Whatever the situation is, you have to be in an environment. You create an atmosphere where it's love. Whether you have a garden or you got flowers and plants in the area or whatever, you got animals, you go to that place where you can cultivate an atmosphere of love. And this is nourishment to your mind, body, and soul. In the aspect of the science of getting rich, my guys, I'm not gonna dummy this shit down for you niggas that don't understand. Know what I'm talking about? Um, just do it. You feel me? Just fucking find something to love, my nigga.
This is found in the bestowal of benefits on those he loves. Love finds its most natural and spontaneous expression in giving. The man who has nothing to give cannot fill his place as a husband or father, as a citizen, or as a man. It is in the use of material things that man finds full life for his body, develops his mind, and unfolds his soul. It is therefore of supreme importance to him that he should be rich. It is perfectly right that you should desire to be rich. If you are a normal man or woman, you cannot help doing so. It is perfectly right that you should give your best attention to the science of getting rich, for it is the noblest and most necessary of all studies. If you neglect this study, you are derelict in your duty to yourself, to God, and to humanity.
You know that these people, them other folk, them rich folk, them wealthy folk, you know that they have their children listening to and soaking up this type of information, saturating their spirit with the science of being rich at an early age. Did you know? 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 What y'all doing? What are your kids watching right now? What are your children doing right now? They better get this science, nigga. Let me give y'all a PowerPoint. You have to explain the importance of believing in abundance and avoiding the scarcity mentality. Yeah. You have to explain the importance of believing in abundance and avoiding the scarcity mentality. You have to put it on their mind. You know what I'm talking about? Give them something to dwell on. Let's go.
For you can render God and humanity no greater service than to make the most of yourself.
We got a commercial. Yay, I get to talk again. I'm like, I know y'all be tired of hearing me talk, but it's all good. Let me mute that now. Another key PowerPoint that I got here in my notes that I'm not gonna go into. I'm gonna let them take you into the water, cause I don't know how deep you niggas can go. So I'm gonna let them take you into the water, and your understanding gonna let you know how shallow your waters is, or I'll let you know how deep you can go into this shit. But I'll give you this PowerPoint. You have to harness the law of attraction. Spooky. Yeah. You have to harness the law of attraction. You dig what I'm saying? Discuss how positive thoughts and energy attract wealth. Discuss how positive thoughts and positive energy attracts wealth. Have this discussion with your children. Oh, how can you have this discussion with your children and you don't even fucking know it? That's why y'all broke. You broke, your granny broke, your grandpa was broke, your great grandparents broke, your kids gonna be broke, and your grandkids gonna be rich than a bitch if they can grab these concepts. Cause I know I'm throwing my seed out there into the science of getting rich, and I know the people around her with her positive energy and her mindset set on wealth, that her circle with all them people, her peers in her group, they're gonna be rich and wealthy as well, because they're gonna become saturated with her positive energy. You dig what I'm saying? Yeah, come on, man. Let me get back into this. We missing it.
While those of other towns would all be poor.
Hold on, I gotta go back. It ain't got nothing to do with location or where you at.
He will get rich with mathematical certainty.
Hold up.
The ownership
It ain't got nothing to do with where you at. You stand in the ghetto, or you stand in the slum, and they stand in the suburbs, or you stand in the country and they in the city. It ain't the wealth, that you want, the money that you desire, the riches, the millions, is not in possession of somebody. Ain't nobody else in possession of this. The house you want, the car you want. You feel what I'm saying? The money you want, the millions. This is not in nobody's possession that you have to. It's gonna be created. It's gonna be created from a formless substance. The millions that you want is gonna be created from a formless substance. And that substance is without limits. You dig what I'm saying? Just like faith is the substance of things hoped for and the evidence of things not seen. You gotta know that about wealth and abundance as well. I sound like one of them prosperity preachers, huh? They know what it is. It's a mindset thing, man. When you create wealth, that wealth you create attracts wealth. Let's go.
of money and property comes as a result of doing things in a certain way. Those who do things in this certain way, whether on purpose or accidentally, get rich, while those who do not do things in this certain way, no matter how hard they work or how able they are, remain poor. It is a natural law that like causes always produce like effects, and therefore, any man or woman who learns to do things in this certain way will infallibly get rich. That the above statement is true is shown by the following facts. Getting rich is not a matter of environment, for if it were, all the people in certain neighborhoods would become wealthy. The people of one city would all be rich, while those of other towns would all be poor. Or the inhabitants of one state would roll in wealth, while those of an adjoining state would be in poverty. But everywhere we see rich and poor living side by side, in the same environment, and often engaged in the same vocations. When two people are in the same locality and in the same business, and one gets rich while the other remains poor, it shows that getting rich is not, primarily, a matter of environment. Some environments may be more favorable than others. But when two people in the same business are in the same neighborhood, and one gets rich while the other fails, it indicates that getting rich is the result of doing things in a certain way. And further, the ability to do things in this certain way is not due solely to the possession of talent. For many people who have great talent remain poor, while others who have very little talent get rich. Studying the people who have got rich, we find that they are an average lot in all respects, having no greater talents and abilities than other men. It is evident that they do not get rich because they possess talents and abilities that other men do not, but because they happen to do things in a certain way. Getting rich is not the result of saving or thrift. Many very penurious people are poor, while free spenders often get rich. Nor is getting rich due to doing things which others fail to do, for two men in the same business often do almost exactly the same things, and one gets rich while the other remains poor or becomes bankrupt. From all these things, we must come to the conclusion that getting rich is the result of doing things in a certain way.
Let me pause this because we at 32, 33 minutes. I mean, I got the juice for y'all. I do. I want y'all to have it. I want to give it to y'all because I know y'all ain't got the patience. A lot of you niggas suffer from severe anxiety. Y'all can't sit and listen to this man talking this melatonin voice. I'm talking about, but leave it to me to go through here and break it down to you from a hood nigga perspective because I want you to understand taking decisive actions towards your goals, mapping this shit out. I want you to understand the importance of taking decisive actions. You know what I'm talking about? Whatever it is you do, it's like whatever talent you have, whatever it is that you enjoy doing, that you like doing, that is your magic wand. That's what's gonna generate your wealth, my boy. You know what I'm talking about? You have to, so to speak. I'm not gonna get into that. I'm gonna end this, but I mean, the science of getting rich is an essential knowledge that y'all all need. You gotta saturate yourself with it. It's nothing that you can just go over and read one time and be like, okay, I got it. No, my boy, it's like the art of war. You really want to be a warrior and a soldier and a survivor and a general. You better go read the art of war. Put it on play and play an audio book and just listen to it or something. So you niggas don't know what y'all up against out here.